Hello, everybody, and welcome into episode 20 of the little world that I've created here, sponsored by Martin Mancini. I got to give you all some background here. I've been kind of sick, so I might be
Oh, I
coughing
might.
a lot, and this episode probably won't be very long because Flame's got to work, Trucker's got to get up for work, Chaos has got school, and I'm dying.
I have President's Day off actually, so I'm good on that front.
Oh, okay.
Must be nice.
Hey, I'm in school, boy.
He rarely gets time off. Let him have it.
Fair enough. I rarely get time off either.
True.
That's what next week is for.
I shouldn't even say I'm dying. I'm getting a lot better. It's just that it's been a rough 2 days.
Well, we're all glad you're feeling a little better.
I should be fine by tomorrow, if not tomorrow afternoon. If I didn't cook a bowl of food poisoning for me and the girlfriend on Valentine's Day, I probably would have been fine today. Last night was a trip, though. I went to bed at 8 o'clock sharp, and I woke up at 2 in the morning. I almost stayed up, and then I went to bed. I kept having this, kept going back to the same awful, vivid sickness nightmare that I was having, and it kept waking me up every hour. I woke up at 5 in the morning and decided to browse TikTok for a while, and then I went to bed for another 40 minutes.
Still surprised it's here.
Well, nothing ever happens.
Well, you know.
Let me make sure I did a recap. I don't even think I did.
Hastily scribbled Top Gear recap.
Let's see what I got. I certainly did not, so we'll just do a generic recap today.
Oh, well.
Yeah, what can you do?
That's a good one. Boys, violence is not the answer. The answer is Open's history book. Oh, no.
I'm not sure about that. Violence has been the answer to a lot of things in history.
Yeah, pretty much from the beginning of time, the Bible, the Quran, pretty much everything is pretty much said that violence is indeed the answer most of the time.
You have an enemy, hit them in the head with something sharp. You have the enemy far away, hit them with something sharp.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, to
They're
be
wearing armor, hit them with a bunch of sharp things.
fair, the Bible was a lot about overcoming obstacles. It just happened to be some violent
With
dudes back then.
violence.
Well, there's some bad actors that they had to deal with.
A few bad eggs in the batch, That's how it goes.
Solomon, the
Yeah,
king of Assyria, the guys that kept screwing with David. You know,
I find we find out that commandment number 5 isn't so rock solid.
it's pretty rock solid. What happened? Somebody
Uh,
drop?
flame.
Flame dropped. Oh, and Flame gets... Alright, Flame's back already.
Thou shalt do no yeeting, and then a lot of yeeting got done.
Well, it was like...
Yeet.
That clearly meant no pointless yeeting.
I mean, what really is considered pointless yeeting though?
I walk down the street and I go, boy, I don't like that guy, and I murk him.
I mean, does he deserve the murk?
No. I just decided I didn't like him. Nobody has ever in the history of the world cared about what I like and dislike, so you know it's definitely not the right answer to that.
Your
True.
parents do, right?
Like parents are supposed to care?
Yeah, my parents do a good job.
Yeah, your dad seems like a nice guy.
Just got heavy.
I'm fucking with you.
This got heavy quick.
Alright. Let me get the music started. We'll get started. See about ending this thing early.
Neat.
In last week's episode, you guys were taken out to dinner and given your badges and your communication device. You went and solved some, you woke up in the morning and solved some issues of ne'er-do-wells acting in bad faith, which got pretty annoying pretty quick. Before you had done that, though, Nimbleton hit the ground dead because he was sleeping, and we won't discuss what happened to him because we'll be getting to that soon. And then when you guys woke up on the third morning of having your special jobs, a rock was tossed through Jezariah's window with a note that read, "I know." And before we conclude that little segment, Nimbleton,
Yeah.
you wake up in a hell of a way, almost like you slept for almost 72 hours straight. Your face is sore, and when you go and rub your paw through your hair, you feel something has been tied to you.
Obviously I'm looking to see what that thing is.
It is a pink bow.
Oh no. Where exactly am I?
You are back in the office. And you're
Hi.
not sure where the hell anybody else is.
I'm taking the bow off and I'm just gonna get out of the office.
You're gonna leave? Where are you heading?
I'm just gonna go. Is the office up? The office is upstairs, isn't it?
No, the office is just like a single story building.
Single building. I'm just gonna wander the streets. I'm gonna probably go to a. Knowing some of the group, I'm gonna go to a bar, I think. I don't know why, but my first thought is why not go to a bar?
Alright, roll me a survival check.
Let's see. Oh, pretty good. 22.
You hear about a couple near you. There is armchairs and patties.
Probably go to Patty's.
Alright, after about 20 minutes of walking, you see a big pile of rubble and you think, well, there's no way. People are talking pretty highly about this place, so you keep walking a little bit, kind of walk around the block a few times, and you're absolutely positive that this is where people told you to go, and it is. Actually, the pile of rubble is not quite accurate. It is just. There is no rubble, it's just a pit. Like a 10-foot pit.
Is there any way down?
There does not appear to be.
I guess first thing I'm gonna do is, if there's somebody nearby, he's gonna be like, so, is this Patty's?
Used to
Heard
be.
this was Patty's.
Yeah,
Oh,
it used to
oh.
be.
So, what happened to this place?
Burnt down for the 5th time.
Seems to have done more than just burnt down.
Well, I mean, somebody bought the property. Didn't you see the sign?
Yes, but it's like a pit.
Well, right, but it says coming soon.
Okay, so, there's another bar that I heard about. Which way is that one?
Are you talking about armchairs?
Yes, that one.
It is. If you just keep walking straight, then you should find it eventually.
Thank you. And I'm just gonna go to armchair now, I guess.
Yeah, you find a place with a, what shocks you the most, a legible sign. And you walk in, and the place is a disaster. Like somebody had torn this place apart.
I'm gonna go inside.
Yeah, once you walk inside, you just hear from behind the counter, "Please, I don't want any trouble, leave me alone!"
I don't think I'm gonna cause you any trouble. I'm just looking for, some friends of mine.
What do they look like?
There's one that's like furry like me, but a lot bigger than me. There's a blue one, and then there's, a dwarf that's just, I think it's a dwarf.
Oh, you're talking about the new guards.
Yes, I think I'm supposed to be one of the new guards too.
Well, they could have really used you yesterday.
Yeah, well, nobody woke me up. Pretty sound sleeper.
Well, is there anything I can do for you?
Do you know which way they went or where they're at?
I don't know where they are.
Guess where's the closest outpost?
He just gives you directions back to your office.
That's no help at all. Did they say they had a next job or anything?
No. Why would I know that?
Oh no, you're cowering behind your desk there. You had to have heard something.
Because the last few people that were in here destroyed the place.
And it wasn't them?
No. They tried to stop it.
Tried.
Well, they're quite good at it.
Guess you're right. It would have been better if I was there.
You take from that as you will.
Well, I'm sorry that they couldn't help you save this place. I guess if you hear anything, I might be back, and if I find them, we'll find the people that did this.
They've already been arrested. They arrested him.
Well, shoot.
You would have known that if you weren't sleeping.
It happens, okay?
He just gives you a weird look. We'll put a pause on you there. So you guys, the rest of you, are still gathered around this boulder.
I know what.
How am I supposed to know?
You've been here longer.
As far as I'm aware, nobody's done this kind of thing before.
You're also the boss.
Well, that's great. That doesn't give me all the answers automatically.
I guess I'm just confused why they did it.
Had to have been pretty strong. It is a pretty big rock.
Mayor, are there giants in this area?
Not that you've seen. It's not like that kind of a. It's not that kind of a.
How?
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's kind of like.
How big is the boulder?
It's like a. You know, one of those larger river rocks that you can find?
Mm-hmm.
5 feet by 5 feet.
It's like one of those football-sized ones that are awfully thick.
Oh,
Oh.
one of those chunky buggers.
Yeah.
Chunky stone.
So a pain to lug around.
Well, I only know whoever threw it had to either be strong
Well, for someone who's
attack or
big enough.
had magic.
Ample Yeetus Deleta stone.
That or magic.
Looks over at Big Bear Man. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I don't know what the hell you want from me.
You're a good shot, right? Think you can throw a stone that big?
Maybe.
Eyebrow Bob. Give it a try. Why not practice here if nowhere else?
How about we don't throw stones in my house?
Yeah, Omen.
Omen, what's it with you and throwing things?
Blank, blank.
Just
I don't know what
set
you
it
mean.
outside. There's a big wide open space to do that.
All right. Fine.
It is a pain, but you do get it up and over.
Oh, it's like the world's strongest man boulder lift challenges.
Yeah, it's
I think I
except
know what
for
you mean.
this isn't particularly heavy. It's just that amazingly awkward river rock.
Oh, I hate those where it's like if it was normal, you could probably lift that no problem. But with that stupid shape, you're just like, I can't get a good grip on this damn thing.
The weight is
Like,
all
where is
sorts of off.
where is grip? Where is leverage? But what's funny is with his paw pads, he should be able to technically hold it, but due to it being river rock, it's even more squirrely.
Well, it's just more of a description. It didn't, like, as far as you're aware, it didn't come from a river.
No, I'm just like joking around with it, with the idea of it.
Once you get that rock through the window, Jezza snaps his fingers and the glass reforms.
That's a pretty neat trick.
Gotta have that installed in case somebody discovers where I live.
It appears somebody already does.
Yeah, I don't know how. Speaking of things that need discovering, I really think you guys ought to wait until later tonight to go and check out check out our friends from Sidar.
That does seem smarter. than just charging in.
Well, do we think they're still of your father's regime, or are they of the new whoever's in charge?
Depends on when they left.
As long as they don't get a hostile, I think we'll be fine.
They could dare get hostile, it'll start a war.
Mm.
Go see if we can find Nimbleton and we'll let him know what we're doing tonight.
Well,
Here's hoping he knows where we are, so we don't have to spend a minute trying to look for him.
He's probably back at the office. I'll go get him if you guys are alright with that.
unless he woke up.
And
That's
if he
entirely
did, we're in
possible.
trouble. Then who knows where he is?
Don't you guys got like a cat call or something for him? Like a here kitty kitty or something?
First of all, that's really rude, considering he's not a cat, he's a person.
He's a cat.
Species.
And second of all, it's more or less... It's not necessarily that, it's more like... I think he personally that he tracks us by scent something.
I don't know what.
So we more or less try to have or down or like area wind conditions for him to like catch our centers so he can come to us.
I just imagine like Arkenbeard's finding Nimbleton because he has like a cat toy on a stick with some catnip on. He's like, "See, I told you this would get him."
You guys have your breakfast and you head out down the street, taking the familiar
What'd you say? I
road.
didn't hear because you cut out on my end.
I just said that you guys have your breakfast and then you start heading out.
Flame, what'd you say? You cut out on my end.
Oh, it wasn't.
All I heard
important,
was
it was just
all
a
I
bit.
think is
Okay, two people were talking at once. What'd you say, Mayor?
I said it wasn't important. It was just a bit.
Yeah, it was just a bit, man.
I hate missing bits. I want to laugh too, damn it. Is laughing a crime? Because it's so consider me a felon.
You guys,
Alright.
with Lillian and Jezza, head out down that familiar path. Start passing armchairs. Nimbleton, are you still at armchairs?
I would have been outside listening to people and then considered just going back to where I was sleeping,
Oh, to the office?
to the office.
I'm trying to find new music because for whatever reason this current music that I had was getting way too epic for no reason.
I was about to say, I'm like, are we about to ascend to the heavens? Like, are angels coming down high?
Where's
I'm
the
expecting-
celestial entourage?
I'm expecting like an Azamar just to be walking down the street, just touching blind people and healing them.
Either that or a scourge Asimar walking along by with a entourage of paladins backing him up.
Nah, this
Ready
is
to
too nice for that
burn
kind of thing.
Yeah, more protector Asimar with a bunch of clerics in tow.
Yeah,
Anyway,
definitely.
you guys pass
I'm gonna mute.
armchairs,
Hiccups are bugging me.
and then you pass Patty's, and instead of seeing the rubble that you saw literally yesterday, you see a 10-foot pit.
It was nice knowing you, Patties. May you become something nice.
Okay, what is it with people and digging big holes?
What do you got against holes?
Nothing usually, but this one happens to be, or happened to once be, a business.
Look, they're just excavating. They're gonna be setting up a new business here. Don't be worrying.
People seem way too okay with this.
You're just too tense. You need to relax, Bearman.
No.
You need a massage.
No.
Yeah, there's a good parlor like 5 blocks down that way. You should try it sometime.
I
called
don't
the
think it'll
Lily
get through that
Hands.
thick fur, let alone that thick skin of his.
Oh no, they got like a what's that race called? Like an orc, a half orc woman. She's got real strong hands. Can get through the toughest skins.
Huh?
You okay there, son? You're drooling.
Sorry, would you believe me if I had an interesting encounter? If I had an interesting little side encounter with a Goliath woman?
Is that
You
what
seem
you
like the
call
type that
that?
likes to get stepped on.
It was more or less just a little side trip just to get this painted as he pulls his gourd from his belt to show off the intricate paint job that it has. I was just trying to find someone to get it painted, just to have something nice to have. When this
Sure.
woman, Goliath woman, just comes walking by with a big, I didn't know at the time, painter's kit. So when I said, when she wound up coming across the big commotion that was happening, because I asked one person who wound up drawing another person, and so on and so forth, until she showed up. Not only did she part the crowd just to come through, but when she was done, and after I had given her only the paint she wanted, extras tips, she planted one on my cheek. Suffice to say, as he looks over at Elijah, I'm pretty sure I was more than a little dazed after that.
Well, let me get this right. Let me get this straight. You got a woman talking in your head, and you've got a Goliath woman kissing you on the lips. You're kind of
Cheek.
hopeless, boy.
I honestly wish, but he stops for a second as if he realized what I just said before. He's like, "Fuck it." Anyway, you were saying?
Let's go find your cat friend. How about that?
About the Goliath and just trying to like sum it up for yourself?
Yeah, you're pretty hopeless. Let's go find your cat friend.
Wait, what do you mean hopeless? Hey, what do you mean?
Just think about it, Omen. Just put some thought to it. You'll be alright.
I swear, when it comes to shit like this, no one ever gives me the tips when I need them.
We at the sheriff's office yet?
Out.
Yes.
Okay.
He just grumbled to himself. I'll figure this shit out eventually. Gonna take me a minute.
Nextly, in here.
So, as one of you walks in, whoever it is first, my returning arrow is just gonna barely miss you because I'm just playing with it.
Oh,
Hey, what the fuck?
Wait, Nix, why were you aiming so low?
I mean, I just got bored of the high stuff, so I was just going whichever way, so
Arkenbeard's just frazzled and he's just got a middle finger. Like, the only thing that's rising up is just a little middle finger, dwarven middle finger at you, like, fuck you, man.
You should always expect the unexpected. It's like, come on.
Well, if you
Fuck you.
ever,
I'm getting you
Wow.
back for that. I'm getting you back for that one.
well, if you ever fire off another weapon in my office, I'll show you exactly where you'll end up going.
I mean, technically, I didn't even really fire it. I just kind of threw it, and now it just, you know, returns. So,
You know what I meant.
well, next
Trying to play
time,
returning
try harder to
darts.
wake me up.
Rod, you were in a damn
Okay.
coma.
Okay, Nix. You're asking for this one. Arcane Braids, let him have it. I'm not gonna stop you. Go ahead.
Okay, Mark, do I have permission to cast a non-damaging spell on you?
I mean, whatever, you can do whatever you want or try to.
Okay, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. I need you to fail this so bad.
Please do.
Nat
I want
20.
to see this.
Motherfucker! I just like snap my
Bruh.
fingers like get small, you bastard! Oh, you cheeky fuck.
He's gonna like pat his fur, like,
I don't think what you were trying to do worked, Arcane Braids.
did you say get
No.
small? That would have
I
been
don't think
cool.
what you wanted to happen worked.
Aye, no shit, Sherlock.
He just like leans over and stage whispers to Arcane Braids.
Alright, shut up. It's time for business. Tonight, well, last night we had seen those 20 soldiers from Sidar. Tonight, we are going to go and try to find them.
You don't think they're dead, do you?
Why would I think that?
I don't know. The dude that likes smashing heads in. You think he got to him?
How would I know that?
I don't know. I just had a weird dream about it.
Okay. I mean, if you think they're dead, you can go now.
I don't care.
Alright, go now. Go find them.
All right, bye. Arcane's just gonna walk out then.
Almost just gonna palm his face, like, what the hell?
Yeah, this is getting interesting.
Are you guys following him or not?
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah, I guess we
Yeah.
are. At this point, like, geez, like, I thought it was like just a bit, but
I mean, you don't have to
For-
follow him
for
if you
a
don't want
solid- kind of have to.
to.
We kind of don't want to split the party.
Nah, oh come on, Arcane Braid will be fine. He's
I
a
am
wizard.
going-
They never die.
I am 2 seconds from knocking you over the head in 1d8 wizard damage, and dragging you back here by your braids.
I'll introduce. What the fuck?
Well, how do you guys plan on, after making zero plan and just walking out the door, how do you plan
Like
to find
Arcane
them?
like after a second, like once Omen catches up to Arcane Braids, he's just gonna literally go, you know, Arcane Braids, it's really bold to just rush off without a plan. Why don't we just stop and think for 2 seconds as opposed to reach down and just grab him by the scruff to his neck, just pull him to a stop so he can stop walking, running off like a fool.
How do you not already have a plan, lad? It's not that hard.
Plans don't
You-
usually work well for us.
No, they don't.
You don't want to at least try to come up with something, Elijah?
I mean, at this, what would be the point?
Honestly, the better man's right on this. The best bet we have is just a straight approach. We're not gonna try to fight them.
Fine.
You
Here I
need to
thought
relax,
trying
friend.
to inject a modicum of restraint into this situation.
Lad, for the little bout of time I've known you lot, none of you shout the word restraint.
Man, I used to be restrained all the time.
You're not
Your
wrong.
your narcoleptic friend there sleeps any chance they get. I'm surprised they haven't just fallen asleep in the middle of a fight.
That's not entirely his fault, though. I mean, it's a medical condition.
I know, but still, I'm gonna give him some gruff on that. Secondly, Bearman, you're the only one in this group so far that I've seen that has their heads on their shoulders right.
I wouldn't exactly say that.
Well, okay, I'll put it this way. It's not screwed on firmly, but it's screwed on. Tieflin there, if your head wasn't attached to you, it'd be lost in the clouds thinking about women.
Okay, hold on.
And to top it all off, y'all just blindly trusted a crazy dwarven wizard. So...
You think we trust you?
That's the spirit, lad.
Did you really think I didn't have a plan to snap your neck if you were trying to screw us? I could do it, you know.
No, I did. I know you do. I got one to burn you alive. Holy fire's a fun thing.
No offense, but pretty much every fight we've been in, I don't even really remember you even being there.
Oh, I remember you shooting me.
Oh, that was you?
Yes, you furry bastard. And I'm still gonna
Oh.
burn your hair for that one.
Well, next time, don't get in the way.
Next time, learn to aim. You shoot like shit. You could hit the broadside of a barn.
I mean, did you see how many people I've taken out? How many have you
yes,
taken
the
out so
cannon
far?
fodder. I
I
took
was
out
about
the
to
big one.
say,
You
pretty
take out
hard.
the cannon fodder.
Sure.
I don't know why, but I'm getting Legolas and Gimli vibe from this.
You and I both. You and me both. Only it's
Oh,
like
I'm
if
so
Gimli
glad I
was
wa-
a battle mage.
Well,
I'm so glad I watched that movie just a little bit ago.
what I can tell you here is the only lead that you have is you know exactly what street they were traveling down, which was between patties and armchairs.
Do I know if there's anything like down towards the end of that street,
You
like
can,
a hotel or anything?
You could roll a straight history.
Hold on one second. I am trained in that very well. Alright, with my training, that is a 23.
Yeah, you do know that there is actually indeed a pretty nice hotel. It's not very big.
do I-
It's only like 2 stories, or yeah, it's only like a story tall. But you know, it's got a first floor and second floor. That's about it. But it's pretty
Can I
decent.
pitch a name?
Oh, let me see.
Let's see, does it got a name or are you gonna let me pitch it?
It's got an ironic name. It's called the Windy Heights.
Oh, that's better than what I had. Alright, let's do. Wait a minute. Isn't the Windy Heights at the end of that road? No, the Windy Heights should be at the end of that road. It's a nice little 2-story hotel looking thing.
Wait,
I'm kind of.
height? It's only 2 floors tall.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic. The owner of it, kind of a jokester, kind of just stupid. Not
Is
good
he-
chap though.
Is he a halfling?
No,
Mayor? Are they halfling?
no, he's a human.
No, he's a human.
That's just a bad joke.
Terrible poker face, by the way. That man loses every time he plays cards.
Okay.
All right. I do hate to do this, but I have been drinking a copious amount of liquids to keep myself going, so this will be the first of probably many bio breaks.
All good. I need to talk to Trucker anyways.
Oh no. What did I do?
You're not in trouble, but Trucker, we forgot to think of a name for the last session.
Hmm.
You got anything?
Double dealing.
I like it. I'm probably gonna throw a question mark on the end of it just because I like to keep up like this question mark thing for the titles. But double
Yeah,
dealing.
because they work really well with your game because it's like collateral question mark.
Double. And if y'all are curious what we're talking about, every other Saturday, I record a game, and the other Saturdays, Trucker's recording a game. We have alternating Saturday games, and they come out on Thursdays. Check out is session 3 will be coming out on Gold Valley.
I would have
I
been
can't
in
wait.
Trucker's campaign, but unfortunately, real life and school decided to be like, yeah, no, Saturdays aren't gonna happen. So instead, my character got switched over to NPC status until I take over, which will happen when I get my actual internship and j- career job going.
And Mark just left me.
Sorry.
Hello, Mark. Meet Bus. Bus, meet Mark.
You left us for your wife. How could you?
And child.
How could you? I thought our friendship meant something.
If we're doing bio breaks, I'm gonna go take my own.
You know, it can't be helped.
I know, dude.
So
I get you.
I gotta get up for a second just to stretch my legs. Oh god.
Still missing it though, Mark. You would have loved this.
Oh, you know I would have.
Mm-hmm. Because I'd see you trying to get a pet like within the first 5 minutes, just like,
Oh,
hey, I want to go to a.
100%.
Is there a pet store in this town? No. Okay, are there woods? No, it's like a grassland. Oh, okay, there's woods to the north. Can I go to the woods? No. Oh, wait, you said it's a river city. Yeah. Can I get a shark?
No.
No. Can I get a
Can I get
piranhas?
a snapping turtle? Can I get a
No.
giant turtle?
I want a poison dart frog.
You know what's
Ribbit.
stupid? You could have been a ranger in that. And there's literally, I think, once you hit level 2, you can take a ranger training that will give you like a pet that you can do training
Yep.
with. So I think that's what you were going with originally, weren't you?
I don't even remember. I think so.
Yeah. Oh, if I could get a fourth man again, this would make it a lot more interesting. But while Trucker's
Hey,
away, I can
Flame,
talk about this.
question.
I might have an answer.
When would your Green Lush thing actually come out?
So that's something that's just being in discussions because sooner or later, I know Mayor's gonna end this, and I think he wants me to take back over for the main game, the True Realms game, which I've changed the way it's gonna end, just because a lot of times gone by, we've lost players. Some of my notes were lost or destroyed. I've changed it a little bit, so I think he wants me to finish True Realms before we step into a
Sorry, you're
new
cutting out on
game.
my end. I can't hear you.
How? I have full green. Mark, am I cutting out on your end?
No, it's his internet.
No.
Okay. Basically, more than likely, we'll have to finish True Realms first, or at least get a few more chapters of True Realm done before I even touch Green Lush. So there's that. And
Sorry,
Mayor,
you were. I'm in the middle of a storm right now, so my connection's a little shitty. So say again, Mayor. We've time has changed. We've lost some players.
Yeah, it's his internet.
basically, it's probably gonna be a while, because I know we're wanting me to
I
finish
gotcha.
True Realms. We want me to finish True Realms, and we're gonna see what we're gonna actually do with that, and then depends what happens. If Sundays become Mayor's permanent slot and Saturdays become my permanent slot, we'll just see what happens.
Right.
If we go back to True Realms, that'll give me time to write another story for this.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go back to True Realms until I get Gold Valley finished, just because I don't know if I want doubling up on some weeks.
Gotcha.
Alright, let me take another sip of water and we can get back into it.
Yep.
Don't mind me. I'm just tearing up a cardboard box real quick.
Alright.
I'm gonna mute you for a minute.
So yeah, you know where the hotel is.
Okay.
All set.
Alright, let's go to the hotel then. I guess that's best bet.
Sure, sounds like a plan to me.
I
Don't
do
worry
have to
about it. Let's
ask
go.
you. I do need to ask. Your bear friend's extra quiet right now, and who's the most charismatic of us?
Raises up hand.
Aren't they racist though?
Hmm.
We got a cat, a dwarf, a tiefling, and a bear man who looks completely catatonic right now. I'm actually a little concerned. Kind of looks like you there, Nimbleton, when you just go sleep on your feet.
He's just probably thinking of his
Do you see anybody else here
things that have happened in
who
his
could
past.
potentially do it?
I don't know, Nimbleton. No, I don't see nobody else, Tieflin. I'm just worried that they're just gonna see your horns and think, oh great, we need to kill us on the site.
Hmm?
I'd
Why
rather
would they
not
do
just get into
that?
I don't know, the way you boys told me, they sound like real dicks, okay?
I mean, they have the capacity, but not the desire all
They're
the
not
time.
always. They're not... Exactly. So
I don't
as
know.
long as we don't come from a position where we try and deliberately upset them, I think we'll be good.
I don't know. I heard the old story. I heard the stories of that old king. He was a real tyrant, is what I always heard.
Witch King? Oh, Sadar? Yeah.
Yeah, the old king of the sand place.
That's one word
Oh
for
yeah,
him.
he was evil.
Very.
Super.
Indubitably.
Oh, that's right. You lot said you met him, didn't you?
Briefly, before
Beat
we killed him.
Oh, shite. You're king killers.
I
Regicide.
won't say that completely. We had to do quite a bit of legwork to just bring
And it wasn't
him to
just
where we
us.
could actually mortally wound him.
So you're regicide.
We
Yes. I mean,
sure. That's
I-
what you consider
He
us.
just does a wobbling motion back and forth with his head, like,
I killed my uncle, who is technically the chief of my tribe. First.
So you're a double regicider.
No, because where we're from, there is a king, and while a great many people would probably like to, good luck with that.
But you still
yeah,
killed a king,
storm
right?
giants are kind of something different. Or is it a fake king?
Faking.
The faking of winter.
Fake king, right. The storm giant was just part of a different area.
The fuck are you on about? Okay. But no, you're
Giant's
still
quarter,
regiciders.
part of our home.
Why are you putting such heavy emphasis on this? Yeah, we killed the guy. He deserved it. It's fine.
Just gonna
Just
take out
don't
like a
overthink
notebook
it.
and just write something down. Close it and put it back in his pocket.
Inside.
Go right ahead. Oh, shit, that's bad for me.
14.
I have a +0 in deception. I rolled a 5. It's not that he doesn't trust you, it's just like, alright, I learned another thing to add to the growing list of things. Who the fuck are these people?
You get a little ways away from the hotel, and you do see 2 guards standing outside.
Well, Horny, you're up. I'll slap Nimbleton on the Omen on the ass to make him go forward.
Don't you mean me?
Yeah, Omen.
He changed it up.
Storm is really messing with my connection.
You're up, man. Go talk to the guards.
Omen will walk up with a sort of easy smile on his face. Greetings, gentlemen. How are you two doing today?
They just are looking at you real, like, not with any malice, but they're looking at you with a very clear, you better state your purpose quick kind of look.
Listen, my friends and I need to move through here. Would you be so kind as to let us pass? As he sort of like gives a sort of a disarming smile, like, come on, we don't mean you any harm.
You don't need to be going into the hotel.
Okay, I didn't have to do this. Omen will pull out his little badge, identifying him as one of the guards.
Sheriff's Department.
That's great.
Sheriff's
and all,
Department.
But diplomatic immunity. This is kind of ours now for the time being. Unless you have any reasonable suspicion to be in here, there's no need for you to be here. Please move along.
Omen will just look over at everyone else. Everyone, please, I need some information here to help this situation.
Okay. We come with news.
Okay.
Waves him on.
We heard that an incident happened in Sidar, and the outcome of that incident is you don't really have a king anymore.
Listen, fella. Until we get an official letter stating this from our home country, we're not going to believe you.
I mean, that's fair, but chances are good you're probably never going to get that because there's no one to send it to you.
Look, the individuals that we're escorting have deemed it necessary to stay in this town for a while. We have done nothing wrong. We are not causing any problems. We have our staying here cleared with the with the captain of the guard. It's fine. Please do not return.
And pray tell, who are you transporting?
It's not important.
Oh no, I think it's a little important.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do believe it is, actually.
Well, we're not going to disclose any information to you.
Then you wouldn't mind us coming in and just asking the questions of the superiors?
Yeah, I've already told you you're not coming in.
Okay. That kind of puts us at a standstill. You are claiming diplomatic immunity, but see, the problem with diplomatic immunity is technically the guards and soldiers of them do not have it. Just the ranking officials and the ones who are escorting have that. Now, I'm not threatening you when I say this. I'm simply just stating the law as qualified. We simply wish to have a conversation. No hostility wants to be had.
They just look at each other and they're like, come back later tonight. We have to talk it over.
What time?
6.
I look to my compatriots like, is this okay? Do we like this?
I can wait.
It's better than getting turned away outright, so sure.
We, the royal guards of Sidar, must inform you that we make no guarantees. Just return at 6 and we'll see what we can do.
Greatly appreciated.
Also,
Let's go.
hesitate to point out that your diplomatic immunity wouldn't really apply anymore if the king is in fact dead.
Only if they believe it is, and that's all that matters. If they believe it, they can force others to believe it as well. The power of belief is a wonderful thing, but it's also a dangerous thing.
To be fair, the basic soldier actually does not get diplomatic immunity. Only ranking officials, lords, ladies, and the specific escorts of said lords or ladies.
In other words, they were fucked from the beginning.
To a degree. If there's a ranking officer in there, then that ranking officer does have diplomatic immunity.
Not as soldiers, not as subordinates.
No, actually, which is kind of stupid when you think about it.
Well,
Yeah, well, we'll just come back at 6 and have a chat.
provided they don't try and turn their weapons on us.
Well,
Please.
I mean, if they do, we'll have to deal with that accordingly.
Non-lethal.
Oh, I make you no promises.
I will, at least. I've already got enough blood on my hands.
You don't mind if we make a quick stop at a supply shop, specifically magic supply shop?
Sure. No.
There's
we
something
don't.
I want to pick up.
You guys, in fact, just passed one on your way to get to the hotel, so it's not very hard to find.
I want to pick up all the ingredients for the spell Find Familiar.
I don't know what you need for that.
I'll have that for you in literally just a minute. Let's see. What all do I need? What all do I need? I need 10 gold worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs that must be consumed by a fire and a brass brazier. So yeah, I just need the charcoal, incense, herbs, and a brass brazier. Which is all. It should be about. The ingredients should be about 10 gold.
Like everything combined.
Yep.
That's just as 10 gold worth of the stuff.
Oh,
If you want to be technical, the brazier could probably cost more than 10 gold.
I'll just let you walk away with it for 10.
Okay. Thank you
I'm
kindly.
not in an argument, in a haggling mood right now.
Thank you very much, man. I got a plan with this.
One moment.
Is he gonna do spy work with a familiar?
I made the unfortunate mistake of trying to eat an airhead while I was doing this, and I forgot how chewy they were.
What flavor though? That's the real question.
It was cherry.
Mm.
You gotta live dangerously. Get the mystery flavor.
I love the mystery flavor. But anyway, here's something that really disturbs a lot of you, as you guys, I presume, are heading back to the office.
Yeah.
Aye.
There's a frame around the pit, like a standing structure being built around the pit where Patty's used to be.
What does
Okay.
the frame look
Uh,
like?
It looks kind of like a house
Oh.
with 2 stories. One, the bottom floor and then the top floor.
Look,
So
I know
another
we
hotel.
build. I know we build stuff slow in Voldar, but come on.
What the?
Hold on. Can I ritual cast detect magic, and because of my where is it? Oh, what the fuck is this spell called? Yeah, and with my awakened spell book, I can ritual cast in an action.
Yeah, I mean, easy enough, but you don't detect anything.
I detect no magic.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna hold his hand, and like an illusionary brain-like looking book is just gonna appear. Oh, that is just fast. I figured that was magic. Oh, well. Gonna close it. And it's just gonna
Could have
disappear.
fooled me.
Oh, I'll be damned. I'm kind of sad another pilot not coming back, but hey, growth is growth, I guess.
I didn't know you had Amish down here.
The hell's an Amish?
Don't worry about it.
Don't
Oh,
worry
now you
about
got
it.
me intrigued. I've never heard of such a creature.
They're people with an unusually
I'm-
efficient work ethic.
Are they halflings? Gnomes?
They're a subspecies of
bullshit.
human.
Bullshit. No human's that good.
Like, have you? All right. Have you ever seen when someone does a little trick where they draw a person across multiple pieces of paper and they just flip it and it looks like they're walking?
Aye, yeah.
Imagine that, but it's people building something. Just tum 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 tum. As he makes a motion of just the rapid movements.
They are unusually fast.
You guys all know that you've had dwarves and Gouldar that build things insanely fast. And
I
you
know.
have to assume that there's dwarves here.
No, I love the idea that the Amish are now canonical in this world.
See,
You're welcome.
This is the Voldarians kind of, collectively fucking with the native.
Yes. I've seen it happen sometimes too. One time, we had like a small shake in the mountain. One of the houses went down, and they were in a group that was walking by it. They instantly stopped, looked at the damage, and just. You'd think like a swarm of locusts, but positive. They swarmed around that thing, and they swarmed around the building and restored it into working order.
Ah, impressive. I should have mending spell that powerful.
They're living equivalents of the mending spell.
Let's go back to the office. I got a spell to cast.
All right. I've had enough fun I've had enough fun messing with you.
I'll say there's, yeah, you guys are there pretty quick.
Jezza, we got problems.
That being,
They're pulling, well, a U.
meaning,
They're being unusually obstinate.
what'd you expect?
Well, fair point.
The reason I told you to go at night.
We're going at night. We just thought we'd try something first. Did not work.
The shock that is not present on my face should not deter you.
Oh, it won't.
What time are you going back?
6.
Oh, jeez.
What? What's so wrong with 6?
Got a while yet. Got
Oh, yeah, I know. It's
4
what, only like
hours.
noon? But I need an hour to cast a spell.
You never underestimate the good quality of a nap, except you, Nixley. You stay awake.
I'm not going to sleep. I'm gonna practice with my arrows some more.
You're gonna do that outside.
Fine.
Yeah, we had a pretty big rock come flinging through a window. Jez is a little leery about projectiles inside the house now.
I mean, I don't blame him.
Yeah, Elijah's gonna go actually take a nap.
Not a problem.
You mind, Captain, you mind if I use a stack of paper?
Yes, not. Go for it.
Ah, thank you. Thank you kindly. And I'm just gonna grab like a big stack of blank paper and snap my finger and like a floating pen's gonna appear. And I'm gonna start working on my spell of Find Familiar. That'll take about an hour.
Mm.
All right.
I do have to ask, like, what is a native creature to this area that, like, if somebody saw it, they wouldn't really bat an eye?
Weasels, various birds,
Throw a weasel.
lots of fish.
Would it be I guess like normal if like it was just a simple hawk?
Yeah.
Weasel.
Alright, yeah, he's gonna do a hawk then.
Yeah, easy enough.
I know for the weasel.
I don't need a weasel right now. If I need a weasel later, I'll make a weasel.
What are you gonna name your familiar?
That is what I'm thinking about, actually.
Well, I have a recommendation.
I have a couple ideas.
Mine is not at all serious, so I will keep it to myself.
I had a couple ideas, but I don't want to voice them because they're a little immature.
Mine
Probably
is,
for the best.
mine is very immature.
Is it Mike?
No. He said it's a hawk. Come on.
Yeah. Mike Hawk.
No.
Quickly to speed running the
God damn it.
demonetization of this video.
Chaos got it.
God damn it. God damn it.
I knew exactly where you were going for.
Here I was doing a stupid joke. I was gonna go for a stupid joke.
Tua the Hawk.
Bring it.
Anyway, we can take a brevity of this thing. It's about 15 minutes to 6, which is about the time that you would need. Let me, just one second. I do need to change the song here real fast.
You guys are lucky mine don't hibernate.
Sorry about the loud air. I tried to kill a fly with canned air.
It's all good, man.
You need the salt gun, man.
Well, I'm not shooting
Bug
a
assault.
gun at my monitor.
Bug assault.
Why not?
I'm not even
Blow that little
digifying any of
bastard
this.
away.
You like shoot away from the delicate stuff and then you blast it.
This will be
You pull a Danny DeVito and Always Sunny and just start blasting.
Here you all go.
That's a good one.
You guys make it about
I like.
that distance that you had originally stopped. You do see some guards, 2 guards out there holding the banners of Sidar. What really freaks you out is you do hear the blowing of a horn, and the best way I could describe it is something that Chaos will get right away. You remember in the capital of Landell, that one dude that's always playing the horn?
Oh, fuck him.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
Wah.
I don't mean the bubble guy, I mean the assassin.
Yeah, I hate him. I hate him so much.
But that's what you hear, and you do see those 2 guards.
That's new.
I don't like this. Something ain't right.
There's a lot of something's not right. Is it coming from the hotel or is it coming from like a ways from there?
You can't really tell.
It's coming from everywhere.
With the nature of the city streets and all the buildings, it'd be hard to tell.
Bummer.
Well, I mean, the buildings are stone, the streets are stone. It does not make it very easy to track sound.
I mean, that's fair. So we have to assume these guys are probably going to attack us, right?
Not necessarily.
Well, I mean, the last Sidarians we had to deal with definitely did attack us.
That's only because they were under. That's because they were scared of the lash that awaited them if they disobeyed.
Yeah, and these guys still think that psychopath is in charge. So,
We just had to point
Well,
out the obvious fact of: is he here now to crack the whip?
I mean, if push comes to shove, we can just, to kind of do the like thumb across the throat thing.
oh yeah, start an intercontinental or intracontinental war. That'll be great.
If we kill them all, then it won't be a war.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, says you.
That's not how any kind of stealth like that works.
Who said stealth?
Like any kind of like just. Let's avoid lethal force if we have to.
So what do you guys do?
How visible are we?
Not very. It is quite dark.
So I can definitely slink into the shadows and kind of keep on guard in a sense.
All right. Hmm.
Hold on. Where's the? I forgot. Where's my music? Where's the music? Where's the mouse? There's the mouse. I need to get the music back on. I just realized it stopped playing.
Got a
Somebody's
31 on stealth.
breathing super heavy.
It's not me.
Not me.
As far as you're aware, with that 31, you're hidden.
And I'm just gonna, if they decide to like move up and talk to them or anything like that, I'm gonna hang off to like the side and whatnot, however best I can.
The only movement you really see is the slight breeze moving the banners.
Is there like the side of a building I can get on?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy.
Okay, I'm gonna post up on the side of a building,
Okay.
get a better vantage point.
Do you want to roll a perception?
Yes.
Go for it.
Come on, Mark. Come on.
That's pretty good. 19.
With the light from the hotel, it's kind of giving that glaring effect that makes it a little difficult to see, especially with your dark vision. But there's something about the orientation of the banners that seems off to you.
I'll scurry back down real quick and let the group know, like, the banners look. Hey guys, there's something weird about those banners, isn't there?
I don't know. Let me take a look.
Yeah, it's pretty easy for you to tell with your passive.
Yeah, since I have a 20 in passive perception now. Like, what exactly is off about them? Are they blowing the wrong direction?
Well, you've seen how banners are usually held out in front. They seem a little too far back for some reason.
So, like, they're not holding them right.
Yeah, almost as if they're not holding them.
Uh-oh. Can I
You don't.
focus on... Can I actually focus on the guards now?
Yeah, but that would require a perception.
That's fine. I'm gonna roll it. It's a 14 plus 10 for a 24.
Not only does the orientation of the banners seem completely off to you, but you realize that their arms are limp and their head seems wrong too.
Oh, shit. Guys,
What's the matter?
I'm almost positive those guys are either asleep or dead.
What do you mean, like a spell?
I don't know. I don't study this arcane crap like you. I just have these tricks that I know how to do, but look at them. They're barely standing. Hell, it's probably the banner poles that are holding them up.
Hmm. Can't say I can tell you then.
Well,
Mayor, can I ritual cast detect magic?
If you want to take the... Oh yeah, I guess it's only an action for you,
No.
sure.
It's an action for me. I don't have any specialization and any spells, but instead I get like, here you can cast a 10-minute ritual action and the action time that the spell normally casts.
Yeah. I mean, you
Yeah,
hit detect magic and there's nothing...
nothing. These guys don't have any magic on them. No sleep magic. No nothing.
Nothing.
Illusionary. Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, there's no magic on them.
yeah, they're dead.
Oh, fucking, I killed them.
Who knows, but it's our job now. We have to go find out what happened to these dudes. Very carefully, I'm going to start approaching.
You... like 5 feet at a time or something like that?
Yeah. Like, I'm watching my step. I'm trying really hard not to do anything.
You take 5 feet. Nothing. Another 5 feet. Nothing. Get up to 20 feet. You're starting to definitely notice something is wrong. You take the last of the 30 feet you need to travel, and there is what looks like a geyser of gore underneath the guards, and in fact the banners have impaled them.
Oh, wow.
Oh, fuck. It's the what's his name that I'm forgetting now.
It's the guy.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Well, solve one problem but create another.
We should check to make sure that they're all dead. There might be survivors.
You find that the door is completely smashed in. And as you enter, this is what you see.
Jeez.
How many of them have their heads smashed in?
A lot of them have their throats slit. A lot of them look like they were just bludgeoned. Like it's nasty.
Wait. So there's ones with slit throats, and there's ones with like crushed skulls.
Crushed everything, really.
So everything is crushed, but some had. Okay, so some were crushed and some were throat slit.
Yep.
I think this was more than one person.
What's going on?
Look at this, lads. Some of these bodies are crushed to powder, basically. But some of these bodies are clean kills, just throat slashes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we had Mr. Crusher, because I can't remember what his actual name was. But then we had the other chick who was slitting throats, right?
Yeah, the one that hates rich people.
I mean, these are great targets. You've got a bunch of soldiers from a continent that the only stories you hear about are the tyrant king and his dreadful men. So right there you got boasts of strength, and they look rich enough. You know, they're a diplomatic immunity and they're escort of somebody official. So somebody rich right there.
These guys have like anything on them, you know, like paperwork or anything like that. Why they're here?
You can roll a. What is it? I guess this is a survival at this point because they're dead.
Yeah.
But as you're doing that, you're starting to hear some loud bangs coming from the top floor, and it's causing dust to pour from the ceiling.
I don't think a
Probably go
13
under.
is going to do me anything.
The problem is you do find papers, but they're immensely soaked in blood.
Hey, Mayor, I got a 13 as well. I just want to check, do these guys still have like their coins on them?
Yeah, that's the weird part. Nothing's been taken from them.
Shit. We need to get to the we need to get upstairs now. This ain't a robbery, this is just straight murder.
All right, upstairs it is then.
All right. You guys rush upstairs. And you see standing there both Violet and Theodore Lundy. And as you're coming up right about here, Theodore would be more like right here trying to smash in the door, and he's just like, let me in, it's easier if you just comply, remember? And as he's doing that, Violet here does see you guys and yells, Theodore, we're no longer welcome! And she throws something at you guys, and it begins to pour smoke.
Gust of wind.
Let me do something real quick.
Is this what I think it is?
You managed to
Blow it
gust
back
of...
up.
Yep, you managed to gust of wind. You hear a window shatter. And even worse, you hear the horn stop.
Oh, fucking hell.
Run. Because there was a door at the end, right?
Yeah, that he was trying to smash in.
Well, Elijah just takes off running down the hallway.
Do you not want to stop and acknowledge the fact that not only is this a great hotel, but it's got cuck thrones instead of cuck chairs? Do you want to take time to acknowledge that?
Later.
I
We'll,
mean,
we'll admire the cucking later.
the player in me is like, yes, those are great, but the character is like, shit, we need to stop whatever's trying to go down in that room down there.
You run in, and yeah, you find the door very, very badly damaged, and you do hear a lot of yelling. I will need
If it's
a strength check from you, Elijah, because you got there first.
I'm like linebacker shoulder charging this fucking door.
if you don't get it, I got something.
You said a strength check?
Yes.
Alright. That's a 19.
You gave it a little too much power. You come pouring through the door, and you see standing there a very familiar but terrified face, dressed like a captain of the Navy, Clarence Strand.
Oh, come on. Clarence.
What? What? Is it gone?
No.
What do you mean, no?
I mean, maybe.
Which is it?
There's two of
Jump out the
them.
window.
There's two of them, a big dude and a chick. They didn't come in?
They were trying. Scared my wife half to death.
Well, apparently we, or more accurately, Braids here scared them off, I guess.
You're welcome.
I mean, yes and no, Braids, because that was our chance to catch them, but whatever that smoke was must have scared them back off, because that means it probably would have been bad for us, too.
If I had to make a guess, I'm betting that smoke was just a smoke screen. The us coughing and them running, or them coughing and running.
Well, whichever. Clarence, what are you doing?
You guys liked it so much when I did it last time, I can do this again for you. You're back in Vuldar. You're standing there with your now recently recovering wife. Your brand new job is already burnt to the ground, and the tension from your boss isn't for you. You excuse yourself as it's late, and you really should be getting home. You find a cart to take you to your house to find a crater where your neighborhood used to be. Normally you'd be mad, but this just makes it a lot easier for you to make the decision you made 5 minutes ago. You look at your wife, who seemingly has come to the same conclusion. You talk the carriage owner into allowing you to buy his carriage for a one-of-a-kind map you have of some hidden treasures in the woods. Little does he know it's just a placemat from a children's table at a restaurant, and you spilled some tea on it to make it look old. You ride that carriage so hard you nearly kill the horses, but horse death is the least of your concerns. You've seen the ugly side of this city, and you know what that explosion will do. You and your wife make a dash for the tunnels, and despite how guarded they usually are, the place is a ghost town, beyond the errant rat. You keep moving. Eventually, after getting yourself nearly to exhaustion, you make it to Port Dread. You find a ship looking as close to leaving as possible. You confidently walk aboard, ignoring the captain explicitly telling you can't be here. You easily outmaneuver him and fall asleep below deck. A week goes by and you make some friends before it gets too hot for comfort. Then you go above deck. You're in the desert. You don't really want to be here, so you and your wife get on another, much bigger and nicer, more heavily armed ship. Your luck just ran out. You find out very quickly this is a Sidarian naval vessel, and you're now on it. Even worse, they hate foreigners. However, you've been up to tougher things. You immediately talk the captain into trusting you, though he doesn't. The crew, however, seems to like you. You eventually set sail, and after discovering you hate these people, you talk to the captain into attacking what you successfully figured out was a pirate vessel. You convince the captain to just ram the ship. Everyone gets into a nasty fight and gets injured. You and a few others are hurt, but fine. You sail back to the nameless port, and you are taken to the city of Sidar. You're hailed a hero. You meet Supreme Leader Axius Sidar and his family to have dinner with him and your crew. You're showered with money, medallions, and the rank of captain. You even get your own crew. You still really hate these people. You set sail the next day, and you find some tower growing out of an island. Like a great dead tree. You trick all your fighting men into taking the lifeboats to investigate. Once they're gone, you tell the crew they're to be exiled on that island for disobeying the glorious leader. They buy it and you sail off. You order the men to beach the ship, and you walk and you eventually find the city of Worm. They're not happy at all to see you, or anyone from Sidar. You tell them you have diplomatic reasons for being there. They of course buy that too. You eventually take up residence in the swanky hotel. Now what?
Shit.
So, this whole time, you've just been stumbling out of one smaller mess only to fall face first into an even bigger mess.
Yeah, what can
Is
you
what
do?
I'm understanding.
Yeah, but what can you do?
Did you attack us on the ocean?
No, that wasn't me.
I swear, if it was, I'm glad, because if it was, I would have personally jumped over to your ship just to slap the stupid out of you.
So I'm gonna cut in right here and just close everybody off real quick. Who is this lad? And how do you know him?
Oh.
Where to even begin?
Secondly, why aren't we beating the shit out of him? He's wearing Sidar colors.
That's because he's
not
not really
Sidarian.
he's not really Sidarian.
He just opted to act like them just to save his own skin.
You guys act like our time together was so bad.
Just
admit-
just turns to give him a flat look. Don't speak right now. You're not gonna help your situation.
I mean, it's mostly because of you that we kind of got drug into all this, but all right.
Well, you seem like you're doing well.
No, Clarence, no. None of us are doing well.
Well, sue me for being optimistic.
Oh.
Sometimes I really want to wonder what drives you to get out of bed in the morning.
Have a lust for life
Because-
that can't be beat.
I feel like you do it just to give us all a headache.
Braids, believe it or not, this guy's actually not that bad. It's just that bad things usually happen around him.
Oh, he's cursed. Okay.
No. Maybe.
Were it so easy. Were it so easy.
Apparently, he's got the luck of, I don't know, the god of luck. Because he just always seems to find himself in just the right spot.
I'm motivated. I have a good work ethic.
Okay, well, you want a job?
You're gonna offer me another job? Doing what? Is it bartending again?
No.
I didn't last very long the first time. I don't think my resume will hold up.
It's not bartending, but hey, the perks are not terrible.
Can we
Yes.
hire him?
He's remarkably good at what he does, believe it or not.
No,
I understand that.
we can't hire him, but we know the person who can.
What makes this even funnier is you guys have, in fact, because of Creepy Johnny's disposition to giving a damn about anything, you guys pretty much have been hiring people this whole time, so it's kind of lost on you that you'd have to ask permission.
Wouldn't we have to get the captain of the guard for this?
I mean, do we?
Yeah,
I mean,
but
if
we know him, and we might as well just fucking hire him. At this point, we need all the help we can get, apparently.
Well,
Fair enough.
Okay, so Clarence, to be frank, this wasn't like a Sadar envoy for like a war or anything. This was just you and some idiots holding up here so you could have a vacation.
I didn't know where to go. This was the best thought I had. I saw some nice coastline. Thought to hell with it. I'll beach the ship right there. I didn't intend on going back. They gave me a whole ship to do whatever I wanted with.
Well,
Is it-
you might not want to go back, period. Although I bet it's a nice place now, so maybe you do want to go back.
Just kind of looks at you like, what are you talking about?
Oh, the king's dead.
The Supreme Leader's dead?
Yeah.
Ah, damn, that goes
now
my...
a dragon is leading it, I believe.
There goes my entire... there goes my leveraging chip with these guys.
Oh,
Don't
they
worry, they're
killed
all
him too.
dead too.
What happened? Is George at least okay?
I
No.
don't think you understand, Clarence. They are all dead.
Even
They
George,
got
who was
wiped
outside?
out.
Oh, he's really dead.
Yeah, they got impaled through the banners.
Aw, hell.
Like someone picked him, scooped him up, and body slammed him through that thing. Like it was a hate crime what he did to that man.
Oh, definitely.
That was my
Definitely
first
hate
mate.
crime.
He got shish kebabbed, Clarence.
The way it looked like he was still alive halfway through before he died. From the way his arms were twisted.
Ugh. Well, we should probably get the hell out of here.
Yes, let's.
You probably also should lose the fancy drabs. I think that's what's making you a target.
No,
That is also true.
I'm okay.
You understand, Clarence? You need to take those fucking clothes off right now.
Fine.
One half of the two-person team that just completely massacred your entire squad and almost got you, targeted you specifically because you were Sidarian and you had on fancy clothes.
She really doesn't like the rich-looking people.
Well, I mean, assassins work for rich people. They love them.
Not this one.
No, she's not like a pay to kill assassin. She's just a I don't like you, so I'm gonna kill you assassin.
Ooh, killer
She's
of
a-
passion.
She's a for
Yeah.
fun assassin.
Ooh, there's not enough
Killer
of
of
that. out
ooh
there.
that Killer of Passion. That actually sounds like a great book title.
Sounds like something a divorced dad would be talking about in a bar.
Well, to be fair, I've heard a few divorced men talk about that.
You guys begin to walk. Clarence and his wife seem pretty shaken up by the whole situation.
Was she in the room?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I never saw her on the map.
I didn't make a token for her.
Oh, okay.
Being brutally honest, I don't think any of us have ever actually seen her.
You guys have.
No, he's had art for her once. I remember that. It was like,
Yeah, I had a random token. What really shakes you up were just about as bad as seeing this massacre. In the time that you guys went to the hotel and came back.
Good news is, you might have actually heard of the guy that's going to give you a job. Maybe.
Can I finish my description?
Sorry.
By the time you guys went to the hotel and are coming back, the building that is now taking over the Patty's lot is now starting to take more of a form as siding is being added.
Okay, did the Amish migrate here or something? Did the Amish get teleported here when that blast went off?
this isn't payback for the crate now, is it?
The crate.
There. The crate
What crate?
in True Realms.
Oh, that thing? No.
Oh.
There's this goes deeper than that.
I was like, is this just payback for me fucking with you with the crate? It's like
This
it's
is
always in the white
punished.
line.
This is punishment for everything you've ever done.
I mean, if we're playing that game, I'm gonna make this a lot worse when we get back to True Realms.
Or it could just be a bit that I've set up and has nothing to do with you.
No, I'm fucking with you.
And I'm adding fuel fire.
So you said it's just like sightings. It's still like the skeleton of a building, though, right?
Yeah, there's just some siding that started going up, and they're looking through some of the slats. You see a floor has been put down.
What can I ask? Can I make? I don't know, like what kind of check it would be like. Did it be like what kind of wood and stone are they using? Like, and what kind of design are they doing? Is this like elven or dwarven or human or draconic, gnomish or halfling? Is like any check I can make to like get any insight into what this might be?
I don't know what that check would be.
History?
Sure.
Thanks. I'm trained in it. Ooh, 21.
The wood appears to be oak. The stone just seems to be the same old stone that's around here.
Okay. Oh, that's a nice limestone there. Good oak and wood. Does it look like dwarven craftsmanship for the stone, or just?
Oh yeah.
Ah, it's definitely dwarfs doing this.
You don't know where the hell they are.
Mm.
But they show up every once in a while, and they put in work, and then they leave.
Mm. Crafty ones though, they're fast. I'll give them that. Shit, I can't even buy them a drink. How fast they're working. Oh well.
You guys make it into the office. What really throws you off is Jezza's not there. Lillian is, and she seems to be fighting a drow.
Like
hand to hand,
fighting
or
how?
Or she just talking major shit to this fucker and he's just giving back just as good.
They're throwing hands.
Okay, getting involved.
Oh shit!
What,
Like, Omen's just gonna seemingly flicker between the two of them before he just push into arm's length.
what do you do specifically?
Like, I'm going to... Now, and you gotta hear me out on this one. I'm gonna take my old quarterstaff from the beginning and brace apart and crane it a little bit, so I essentially push Jillian one way and the drow the other, and more or less just tink one end to her, tink one end to the other to the drow, and just be like, and just look between them both and go, now you're both gonna stop for a second and talk like normal people, as opposed to throwing punches like a bunch of children. Agreed?
Uh, as you're like throwing up your quarterstaff, Lillian goes, "Wait, stop!"
Okay.
That's. Sorry, I didn't know you guys were coming back. That's this a friend I just made.
A friend that was throwing punches.
The drow holds out his hand for a handshake. It goes, Roman Gallo.
Omen, and he'll sort of tentatively shake his hand.
I do apologize. I had no idea you guys were coming back. Lillian here was looking to learn some self-defense and said this was the easiest place to do it since the boss was gone.
As long as it was just training, then we have no problems then. He'll just pull his quarterstaff away and just put it behind him. Apologies about that.
Yeah, you know. Didn't know there was anybody supposed to be here. Lillian said you guys were busy.
Aye, we were.
We were.
Things finished up quicker than we expected, is all.
Some I would describe it.
Who's the guy with the hat?
Don't know.
That is. Elisha, you take care of the introductions. Mentally, I'm not exactly. I'm just surprised it's all happening. So I'm a little.
Roman, this is.
Oh, it was Lillian who said
Easy.
that.
Oh, I'm
Lillian.
sorry. Lillian, this is easily one of the luckiest people alive. This is Clarence Strand. And, sorry, I keep messing his name up because I know it irritates him.
I was just making sure. Where did you meet him?
Well, that envoy from Sadar is him. He just like embarrassingly points over at Clarence.
Oh, so you met him in Sadar?
No, actually, we
No.
met him in Voldar.
No,
Our
not
home.
more of you people.
I'm with you on that one, Lass. There's too many of them.
Oh, this.
In all fairness, though, he was like that when we met him. So we had nothing to do with his level of character.
Yeah,
I will
well,
say.
you people have been the way you are since I met you too, and it's a lot to handle.
Okay, I'll take that for what it is.
Damn, Lass is getting
This,
feistier. I'm out.
She gives
This
as good as she
may-
gets.
This may not come off correctly, and you definitely won't believe me, but this guy is actually not that bad.
Meaning what? And you just hear Clarence go, "That is the nicest thing you have ever said about me."
Look, we've met a lot of people since the last time we've met. And by comparison, you're not that bad.
See, I told you guys just needed to get out there.
You're not wrong.
But at the same time, you're also not right either. There are some people that are bad, but there are some people that wind up proving you wrong. But dear lord, is the number of the latter category fewer than I would like.
Would you guys happen to know if Mr. Granite's okay?
I haven't seen
Who?
hide nor hair of him.
Oh, Mr. Granite is probably sitting around somewhere growing moss. He seems the type. What we
Y'all
mean to
know some
say is,
weird people, you know that?
He's a
what we mean
Goliath.
to,
He was an orc.
what, what we mean to say is we kind of got teleported away from home in a rather abrupt manner, so we don't really know exactly what happened to everybody.
Oh, you guys made the crater.
Crater?
Yeah, you took away my house.
Wait.
Hell, you took away a whole
Home
neighborhood.
wrecking. Destroying a whole neighborhood. Wow.
That wasn't
You guys got quite
exactly
the
us.
list.
That was the boss that did that.
The boss did that? Who the hell's the boss?
Points overhead frickin'.
He's not
Wait a
there.
minute. No,
He's
sorry.
not there.
He's
Jezza.
not.
Oh, no. I said I wasn't working with him anymore. You made me promise.
Well, it's either this or the townspeople string you up for being a Sidarian.
Townspeople have been very nice to us.
For now, anyways.
Well, yeah, we're not at war yet.
For now, anyways.
So you don't know about the war then, do you?
What war?
No,
Well-
he doesn't.
That answers that question. There is a massive war going on in Voldor right now, Clarence.
Oh, yeah, I figured that was going to happen. That's why I left.
And it's likely to spread.
What, to here?
To everywhere.
That'd be something.
You say so.
I don't mean it'd be good, but it'd be kind of crazy if that happened. They're a very long ways away.
I don't think water's gonna be on our doorsteps anytime soon, Bear Man.
You say that.
I think you're a bit jumpy there, friend.
You would be too if you've been in my position for as long as I've been in it.
I mean,
He's not wrong, but at the same time, in the same vein, being as paranoid as we are, it does wind up getting a little grating.
And then,
I'm
you know.
telling you.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm telling you. You need a massage. There's the place just up the road, the Fey Fingers. They'll do you wonders.
No.
So you guys got like a place to stay? It's not like we exactly have Stellas around anymore.
Yeah, we got houses. Comes with the job.
As they say, they did indeed fuck off to the bottom of that crater.
Hmm.
Well, Johnny was always whatever of his word.
Oh, I think he probably is fighting in that war. Him and his weird wife or whatever the hell she is.
Don't get me started on her.
Oh, Nina's terrifying.
Not as terrifying as her mom.
Oh yeah, Ophelia. Ooh. Wait a minute, Ophelia's not her mom. That's Necrexia's child.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, I haven't heard from Ophelia either, but I'm guessing she's leading one part of that war.
Probably.
And if I know Creepy Johnny's probably working with her because, well, she was in his bar.
Yep.
And he'd do anything to get his hands on Horace.
Yep. Elijah's just looking back and forth between Lillian and braids. Just all this extra crazy.
Lillian just throws her hands up in the air. I'm going home.
I walk you
Well,
home,
don't-
lass. It's a bit dangerous at night.
Don't stop training on our account.
It's a little late.
Where did Jezza go anyway? Did he go home?
Yeah.
We've already done Rude Awakenings once today. Let's go do it again.
You guys.
He's where we're.
Sorry.
His is where we're staying until our houses get built anyway.
Second.
I don't see any issues.
Y'all do that. I'm gonna go check in on my brother. It's been a hot minute since I talked to him.
Lillian bids Roman goodnight, and you guys start walking. As you walk past the former Patties, the coming soon sign is gone, and the building looks just about done. Go ahead and roll a history for me.
Okay. At this point,
Soft 20.
You aren't
that's-
there. Remember, you're going to your.
Right, sorry.
19.
that is plus 21.
All right, Nimbleton. What do you got?
14.
If you guys didn't know any better, you'd swear that that was Stella's.
Oh no.
Oh no.
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 We just got away from it.
The PTSD starts kicking in and we start running away.
Lillian's
No,
like,
no,
wait,
no,
what's
no.
going on?
That's it. That's Stella's. Run, Lillian, run.
Well, wait. I think you guys are overreacting. There's no way.
Yeah, at this point I don't doubt anything. Reality isn't real. He's found us.
He's here.
You guys make it to home a lot faster than usual, bursting through the door. And you see Jezza, who was about to go up the stairs, just look back and go, really wish you guys could enter the house a little nicer.
We borrow the door with a couch or something.
What the hell are you doing with my furniture?
He's here.
Johnny's back.
He's here.
My,
No.
my son? I don't think so.
Jezza, Stella's is across the street.
Oh, there's no way. You know how inns all look the same.
It looks exactly like Stella's, Jezza.
So what?
There's only one way that's possible, Jezza. They're here.
I don't share Elijah's level of enthusiasm for him being here, but at the same time, I've just finally got to enjoy other food than
I don't want to
gruel.
go. I don't want to
I
go
don't
back
want
to
to
eating
go.
stew.
No more stew.
Not kicking you guys out of the house just because there's a new inn in town.
You don't understand. He'll say we still work for him.
I don't think he will. I don't know.
You're in charge of telling him that if he comes back when he comes for our ass.
He's not even gonna recognize me.
Now that you said it, he will. He will, Jezza.
I think you guys are overreacting.
I think you're underreacting.
If you say so.
I say so.
So what
I
happened
think
at that
whatever
hotel?
happens, happens.
Oh, Jezza, meet Clarence.
Clarence, my friend! It's been so long! You see Clarence very visibly recoil. Oh, come on. Our interactions weren't so bad. You caused a crater in the... You blew up my house. Probably. Yeah, I probably did that, yeah. That sounds about right.
Well, at least he doesn't. At least he's willing to admit it.
Well, that's the first step in becoming a better person, is admitting when you're wrong. Where the hell did you find him?
Well, you know that Sidarian envoy that you kind of sent us to go look at?
Yeah?
Guess
That's
who?
him.
Oh, you're kidding.
Nope. And here's the real kicker. He faked being a Sidarian citizen. Well, he faked being a Sidarian envoy, just so he could get out of dealing with Sidarian politics.
You meet my dad? I don't know.
He was like, 1 second. Mr. Sinclair, allow me to introduce you to the unofficial Crown Prince of Sidar. As he waves over at Jezariah.
Who the hell is Mr. Sinclair, and when did you become the Prince of Sidar?
Sorry.
He always was.
Oh, so I met... Oh, your dad's the supreme leader? You see Jezza now visibly recoil.
Former Supreme Leader.
What do you mean by that?
He did.
Oh, that's wonderful news.
We told you that.
Yeah, I didn't know who the hell you were talking about.
We literally said the king, supreme leader, Sidarian asshole, dead.
It's been a long day, leave me be. Oh, I've been officially hired. I'm your new guard. And Jezza just shoots you all a look.
It was the only viable option we had at the time.
Are you going to inform me that you hired somebody?
Yeah, we're here
Yeah.
doing that right now.
It looked like you guys
He
were
just
having a
beat us
panic
to the
attack
punch.
about nothing.
No, we're having a panic attack about your creepy ass mechanical whatever the hell.
Yeah.
He means well.
Means well.
Here.
Hey, if you
I
say
think we have
so.
very different definitions of the phrase meaning well.
Hey, when you live the life I did, a lot of people sound like they mean well.
I swear. We go back to the office in the morning, and the sign over the door of that building says Stella's. I'm running away.
It's a common name.
Oh, it's not gonna be that bad.
It is Nix.
You're always so negative.
I don't know where you get this endless positivity from.
Years, Nix. Years of the same watery beer and the
Years of
same
the same
stew.
watery ass stew.
And it didn't matter, no matter what kind of meat I brought back, the best, the worst, it did it the same stew. Elijah starts crying.
Lillian just has this look of horror on her face.
The same stew.
Do you understand now, Nix?
I still don't see that big. It's not that big of an issue. Yes,
Whips
it
out-
was terrible, but guess what? It was food.
Omen just pulls out his quarterstaff and just knocks you right on the head, and just gently right between the eyes, just dunk. Like just hard enough to make you flinch, but not hard enough to actually like hurt. Do you have rocks in your brain? And he's enunciating this by just like wagging the weighted end of his weapon in his face, being like, "Are you?"
Hey, Omen, you remember those
Yes.
fireballs I launched at you several times?
Yes.
You keep waving weapons around in the office and my home, and you're gonna get much worse. And then I'll raise you from the dead, so that your soul knows no rest.
Put quarterstaff away. Okay.
Oh no. It
Ugh.
just clicked. It was him. It had to be him with the boulder. I know. He said it. He knows. He knows. It's gonna be him.
Go to bed.
I'm going. Like, okay, someone gonna drag Elijah, or do I have to drag it, or do I have to pick his ass up?
You're not picking
I
his
curl-
ass up.
I curl into a fetal position on the couch to add my bulk to the barricade.
Hmm.
As Lillian walks off in the opposite direction of you guys, you just hear her go, I hate it here. Just need you all to know that. And I'm supposed to rule this place, and now I hate it. It's all your fault.
I just imagine creepy Johnny's just in the house when everybody wakes up. There's just like the
Hello there.
watery stew at the breakfast table, just
We-
waiting for you guys.
We're gonna wake up, and all like me, Nixley. Well, not Nixley because apparently he doesn't care. But me and Omen, we're going to jump awake as if we had one of those god awful like falling dreams. And what's going to be the thing that wake us up is the smell of that stew.
No, better yet, you guys wake up and there's just like work aprons on you, and there's just a piece of paper hands that say, "Hurry up, your first shift starts at this time."
You guys wake up, and thankfully there is none of that.
Boo.
Thank goodness.
Elijah's in a much better frame of mind now.
You guys
Oh.
have whatever breakfast you want. Things are going alright.
Bacon eggs. It's not stew. Just grateful, like happy tears of joy as he's eating.
More
steak
bacon.
eggs. It's not stew.
Boar
Arcane
break.
Braids, you make it to the office before everybody else. You guys, however,
Can can I stop at the Stella's place if it's open?
Oh, fuck.
It's not
Uh,
a Stella's.
Just wait.
Okay.
You guys see arcane braids down the road, and as you pass, your greatest fears come true as you see over the door Stella's.
No. Oh. No.
Oh, oh,
No.
there's a new restaurant in town.
No.
Mayor, because I think it'll be hilarious. Arcane braids. You just hear the like loudest no.
What in the
Like-
nine hells was that?
Like Vader at the end of episode 3. No.
There is a sign that on the door that does say open.
Arcane Braids will gladly walk in.
Do the rest of you walk in?
Hell no. I go to the office.
We're going to the office.
You are all pussies. I shall go.
Same.
Nixley, do you join me?
Sure.
Yes!
Shit.
You guys enter, and you just hear from the upstairs. You notice there is an upstairs. You just hear, "You want to go get the others quick?"
I'm sorry, what?
You want to go get the others quick?
Others who? What do you mean?
I can see them, says a feminine voice. Upstairs window. Might as well get
Oh,
more
hell.
customers.
Oh, do you mean the bear and the tiefling?
Yep. Might as well bring them in.
Nixley, could you go grab the bear and tiefling?
Sure. Hey guys.
No.
I'll
Um,
save us a spot. I'll save us a spot.
She wants you guys to come in. She can definitely see you guys, so there's no bother.
I don't care. I don't work for you anymore. I don't work for Johnny anymore.
You guys are paranoid. Just come on.
You're not paranoid enough, Nix.
No need to be paranoid when you're as carefree as me.
I don't want that.
Nix, tell him to hurry up. I'm saving speeds. We want to get before the breakfast lunch comes in.
Sad, dejected, and defeated. I guess I'll just walk back. It's gonna be stew.
I just imagine like Arcane Breeze like patting the seats with a smile, like, come on, I saved you spots.
Come on,
you
guys.
make it inside. Arcane Braids, you are at the bar counter. As you guys make it over a weirdly familiar rug, you see the room glow blue as smoke begins to peer out of everywhere. And you all take, as you see these blue balls shoot from the ceiling, 27 damage. And as you are
Ow.
trying to figure out what the hell just happened, hold on, I gotta do something real quick. Guys kind of... Oh no, you're back at the carpet, Mr. Man.
Wait, are they taking it or am I included in all of them?
They're taking it.
Oh, like the gods, that was gonna fucking end me.
Oh, you shouldn't have been taking damage. As you guys are like
I-
recoiling on the ground, you feel a hand grab you first, Elijah. And you just hear, in a very, very familiar voice, I forget. What is my name exactly?
Oh, hell no!
Creepy Johnny.
Is that so? Because I could have swore that I heard a rumor that you were using a different name when referring to me.
Absolutely not. I never said anything otherwise.
He drops a bottle down at he lets you go and he drops a bottle at your face. He walks over to you, Nixley, and he goes, I forget. What is my name exactly?
I mean, yeah, isn't it creepy, Johnny?
I don't think you ever disrespected me, Nimbleton. That's why I like you. And another bottle is put in front of you. Omen,
Oh, thank you.
you feel a very rough grasp around your throat as you get lifted up a little bit. And you hear in that same familiar voice, I really need remembering from you. The first one, if I'm not mistaken, to use some strange name for me. What is my name specifically?
Creepy Johnny.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's pretty good. I'm glad to hear that. I thought I was going crazy. And you just see him pull a cork out of a bottle and he jams it in your mouth. You heal back the damage that you take, and if the rest of you drink your bottles, you also heal back.
You know, I never appreciated you doing shit like that. I really, really hate it when you do shit like that.
I don't like being
Every
disrespected.
I don't like being fed the same.
I did the best I could for you people.
And yet, if we gave you cooking books, would you read them?
I read everything.
So why didn't you learn how to make better stuff, better food?
Well, you'd think that, giving you a place to stay and 3 square meals would have been enough.
3 square meals of the same shit.
It happens. There are people that don't get any. Would you have liked to have been among the people that got nothing? Starved to death in the cold? I could have done that,
Omen just sits down with Elijah. And you see, this is why I was glad to have other food.
Never gonna have steak and eggs ever again. It's gonna be stew.
The hell
Perpetual stew.
What makes you say that?
It's all you've ever fed us, creepy Johnny. Stew and watery beer.
Why? Are you going to be staying here again?
No.
Well, then what the hell do you have to bitch about?
We call it terror flashbacks, if you will.
Well, you should be scared.
This isn't a way to treat customers, creepy Johnny.
Why? By luring them in with Nina?
No, by doing whatever you just did and hurting us. That wasn't fair.
That was meant specifically for you guys, so.
You have a sick sense of fucking with people.
What have you been up to? I was in a war.
Oh, we were in a war too.
Cool. That's very cool. How was your war?
We also had to do a little pyramid gauntlet of dealing with a bunch of powerful individuals to essentially cut off a guy's cheat mode. What would you call it with that kind of power that guy had?
Playing to win. You're not playing to win, why are you playing at all?
That is true.
But anyway, war kicked off. I saw a large explosion from the palace, and Just could never
Yeah,
find
that was
Horus.
Rust.
Oh no, I mean the actual palace. Blew out all the windows.
Oh. Oh.
That was a bloody, awful fight. Every day. The king has disappeared. Horus disappeared. Ophelia is technically the acting ruler, though with no claims of legitimacy because she never killed him, and nobody knows what happened to the king. He could still be alive. So I got the hell out of there. Packed up a cart and walked all the way here. With Nina, of course.
Why here?
Why not?
Yeah, what made you decide to come here?
Saw a city from
In
the
this
mountains.
place-
It's a damn
Yes.
good city too.
This is a pretty cool place.
Aye.
Well, if you're not looking to stay here, I assume you're employed. What are you doing now?
Willow came in to poke our heads in.
You're employed to poke
I'm-
your heads into establishments?
Especially ones that pop up out of practically nowhere and get built practically overnight.
It took 3 days. 2 days.
If you don't mind me asking, who'd you hired for your construction crew?
Duragar.
That makes sense. They're real good at night working. Oh, and we work for the sheriff.
No, okay. The city's in good hands then.
The city is in Shanghai, reluctantly placed in position hands.
Shanghai.
Means we got forced into it.
Worse things to be forced into. Like allegedly eating stew for free. Apparently that was just torture.
Or working for that one tavern you guys always talked about hating working for.
Out the fuck up, Arcane Breeds.
Shut up.
What did you say? Something about like watery beer and really shitty stew no matter what you got?
Shut the fuck up, Arcane Breeds.
I don't know. Food sounded good in my opinion.
So, what can I get you boys?
Nothing. We already had breakfast.
Are you sure you wouldn't even want to drink?
No, we're
I'd love
good,
one.
we're good. We had breakfast.
You see him walk behind the counter and stop in front of you. What would you like to drink?
You got any ales? Breakfast style ales?
Certainly do.
Do you have a menu for your breakfasts, or is it just a first come first serve kind of thing?
No menu yet, but I can see what I can do for you. What would you like to eat?
What's your specialty, or what you good at, if you don't mind me asking?
I could be good at a lot of things. You haven't asked.
Sure.
Right, fair. Ooh, Gotta get oatmeal. Haven't had a good oatmeal in years.
I suppose I can make some oatmeal.
Oh, that'd be greatly appreciated. And a side of buttery rolls, please.
I do regret to inform you that we do not currently have these rolls.
Ah, damn shame. You don't got someone to buy the product with, or just not know how to make them yet?
We weren't expecting such a rush so soon.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Well, shoot. I'll just stick with the oatmeal and the breakfast beer then, please.
Sure. And he turns around and he comes back and he sets in front of you an ale and a bowl of oatmeal.
Oh, thank you kindly. How much do I owe?
Oh, let's just call it. Let's call it a silver.
All right, he'll graciously put the silver down.
Huh?
How
Huh?
how good is this oatmeal and beer? Like, is it like good?
You could make a. I mean, not to keep shattering the illusion here, but if a robot was a chef and had every recipe downloaded, it would be that perfect.
Damn, this shit's good. This is really good.
Speaking
You boys need to try it.
Speaking of silver, you all ran off without your last paycheck. And he tosses you all a bag with your typical salary of 5 silver.
Oh, thanks. That's
Alrighty.
so awesome.
Putting that in that. Omen will just like pull up a knee, grab the little grab the little bag at his waist that has an S embroidered in silver thread on it. Start swinging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty. Puts it, loops the bag back around his belt. I found keeping the coins in separate bags keeps counting them easier.
Nice to see
Elijah
you
does.
finally wise up.
Elijah doesn't even count them. He just puts them in his bag and just like has a mini breakdown on the carpet.
Oh no.
But
We'll talk about it after the session.
okay. After about sitting there for 5 minutes just shooting the breeze with Creepy Johnny like no time has ever passed, Lillian and Jezza walk in. And I need you all to roll me an insight, and you need to choose whether it's on Creepy Johnny or Jezza.
I'm inciting Jezza. You incite Creepy Johnny, Elijah.
Is anyone allowed to do this?
Yeah.
Nat 20 on Creepy Johnny.
I got damn hiccups.
Flat 20 on Jezza.
24 on Jezza.
21 on Creepy Johnny.
Alright, just 1 second. I gotta pull up some character sheets so I can do this right.
I'm so curious to see what Creepy Johnny's thinking.
This is gonna be bad.
Someone say bloodbath?
I want a father-son reunion. I want one so bad.
I want to
I just-
stay in father-son reunion.
No, fuck that. I want them to just embrace, just the biggest, manliest hug.
I want hands. I want at least one punch before hug.
Why do you want violence? Why can't we just have love, man?
Oh, by the way,
There is no love without a little bit of hate.
They would have had to step over Elijah because he's like curled up.
He is bear rug.
He's
Or
currently
bear donut.
rethinking. He's currently rethinking every life choice for like the last 5 years.
All right. So who was inciting Jezza?
Me.
Okay.
I think it was like everybody but me, wasn't it? Because I was the only one nat 20 with Johnny.
No, because I did Johnny, but I got a 21.
Nimbleton, who did you pick?
He picked Jezza, right?
Jezza, yeah.
All
I
right.
got a flat 20.
You got a flat 20, and what did you get, Omen?
24.
You both don't get a read on Jezza, but everybody else sees a weird twitch of like almost like creepy Johnny recognizes who's walked through.
Like facial recognition just pinged up an old memory when it should have pinged up an error.
Pretty much, yeah.
Error. Error. Old match detected. Error.
It's creepy Johnny. He's bad.
I told you.
So what?
He just points to the to the hand-shaped bruise around his neck. Like there's at least not in a bruise, just a mark. Where he got gripped. This is what happens when you don't say his name right.
Didn't I warn you?
How
Yeah,
was I
but we-
supposed to know that you have telescopic hearing capable of hearing someone mispronounce your name from a continent away?
We were literally thousands of miles away.
We got teleported to a damn desert.
Nina's been following you around the city.
So wait, she's only just been hearing us?
Yeah.
When we've been in the city?
Oh, fucking Jacques, because I haven't said his name without that since we've been here.
Everybody
No,
get...
you said it once.
I did all my shit talking in the desert. In Sadar.
And the jungle.
And the jungle.
You did your shit talking a lot, Elijah.
Yeah, but not here.
I just imagine creepy Johnny found Jormungandr in the desert. He's like, all right, how much shit talking did they do? They did a lot.
Just rips open a portal and goes, alright, who shit talked the most and who do I gotta jump the hardest? Omen. Okay.
When have I
No,
ever
no,
punished
it
you
was
all
Bear Man.
separately? Pretty rare that I do that. He points over at Jezza and just says, "Do I know you from somewhere? Could have sworn that I know you." Jezza just kind of like looks at him and goes, "We've met. Huh. Do we get along? I guess. Alright, well, welcome in." And which one of these sad sacks are you with, lady? Izzy points at Lillian. She just goes, "None of them." Huh. Okay.
Technically, all of them.
That's grotesque.
Not like
I don't
that.
think he meant that way.
We were forced to be guards because of her. Technically.
Oh, well, sorry.
All we've ever been is nice to you, lady. You're constantly bad-mouthing us because of where we come from and how things are there. Like we had any control over that shit.
If anything, I actually found the few times we were sitting together in silence downright well Excuse me. If anything, I found a few times where we were just sitting together in silence, downright pleasing, ma'am. It was more. It was, as I say, silence is a virtue, and sometimes it's just good to sit and let the events of the day soak in.
I have no
You know what I
problem
mean?
with you guys, but you were just telling me the other day about giving shit, and now you're blaming me for your situation.
No, you see,
No.
no, Elijah, let me explain this. I think I got a good way to say this. Have you ever heard the phrase "kicking someone while they're down," miss?
Sure.
Excuse me. Well, there's usually a time and a place to best choose when to kick someone when they're down. Sometimes when they're just about to brush themselves off, sometimes giving them a swift kick as they're getting up can usually be seen as a good kick in the rear to get them going.
Don't listen to the Tieflin. He's fucking stupid about this.
Hey.
Hey.
There's no need for all of that.
At least think it can also be seen as a way to get them by lighting a fire in them to get them wanting and ready and raring to go. But too much, and it can be seen as tearing them down. Too little, it seems like you're just riding along what everyone else does. You gotta find your own way of doing it that allows your way of doing it to stand out. You know what I mean?
This is complicated, but sure.
I didn't mean to make it complicated as he just like immediately starts scratching the back of his head, his
Yeah, I'm
cheeks
good at
flushed.
this, says Omen. Yeah, I'm good at this. Yeah.
She's just gonna whip some knuckles at the back of you, Elijah. Like, not really trying to hit you, but more like a half-hearted swing of "shut up." At least I was doing. At least I would have done it so much better than you did.
Oh, really? Watch this. I'll uncomplicate it, princess.
Go right ahead. You'll just
You know,
step back.
we, and then he like does the collective thumb at all four of us. You know, myself, Omen, Nixley, and Braids. We could have left you in the fucking jungle to get ate to shit by some cannibal satyrs. Did we? No. We tried to save your brother. Admittedly, we kind of failed at that. And, you know, the more you learn about us, every time you learn something about us, you shit talk us. But not in a fun ha ha way. More like, oh my god, savages,
You just
I feel like you're just pouting at that point.
Fuck
Yeah, at that point you're sounding more petulant, Elijah.
you. Fuck off. I have a right to be petulant.
You have a right to be petulant up to a point. Once you reach past it, forget about it.
Whatever.
Hey, this is coming from the guy with a specter in his head.
Moving on. I guess all we can do is, well, move on. Ha.
Anyway, Creepy Johnny, I got a question for you.
yes.
You reach into his pocket and pull out one of the fancy coin he found. Have you ever seen any of these in the time you've been around? Before you came to Voldar?
Can't say that I have.
Never mind then. He'll put the coin and pocket it again. I figured you might have seen at least once. apparently there's like a bunch of them, and I'm a little invested, you could say, in trying to find them.
Maybe you shouldn't be.
We'll see. So far, I've only found one. There might be more, there might not. This might be the only one around. He'll just give a shrug as if to say, I don't know, Chief. I'm looking forward to seeing if I can find more, though. They certainly stand out in their own way. As he sort of like makes it, as he sort of like just offhandedly examines his nails.
Well, happy collecting, I guess.
Appreciate it. Sorry for bothering you. He'll sort of walk. He'll take a sec. Just he'll. Sorry, brain just shut down for a second. Actually, Creepy Johnny, do you have any good mid-shelf booze out, or do you still have it all tucked away in the back yet? Already.
Depends on what you want.
Got any good dwarven beer aged 50 years?
I have 5 so far.
I'll take a pint.
Sure.
That's 2 silver, right?
It's aged. It's 4.
Right. Anything past 30. I remember your rule. Anything past 30 years costs 2 silver.
Lillian just stands up after you guys had been talking to her. She just goes, going to work.
Good luck. He'll say half-heartedly, as if say like, just barely hearing her. He'll put down the 2 silver for Creepy Johnny.
It was 4.
Oh right, 4. My brain really is shutting down tonight. Sorry.
I'm going to try to stealth out and go to work.
Hi, Elijah.
Roll your stealth.
What is your stealth roll?
Gotta roll it.
Can I roll to perceive him leave?
That one.
I just want to get away from Johnny.
What'd you get?
It's a natural 2.
Not passive perception. Scream.
Plus 5
Bye, Elijah.
plus 7, so it's a total of 7.
You just hear from behind you as you're about to open the door. Hopefully I see you again, Elijah.
Yeah, we should probably go to work, shouldn't we?
Oh, you're right. I was so entranced in the beer and the food.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Creepy Johnny, thanks for the food, but we gotta get going.
I just finished. Alright, let's go.
Night.
Yeah, it was
Having
good
said,
seeing you,
knocked back
Creepy
the whole
Johnny.
pint. Ugh.
You guys with no form of protest just walk out the door to see that Elijah and Lillian must have already made it. I mean, it's not very far. It's like a 5-minute walk.
Yeah, Omen's just trying to wipe off the last of the foam from the beer, considering he was just like frat boy chugging that thing. He really gets to enjoy dwarven beer, so the few times he does, he just chugs it.
As you guys exit the bar, Lillian and Elijah, presumably at the office, the sun hitting your face, that is where I'm going to end tonight's session. Because I'm starting to crash.
I don't blame you.
I gotta try to
Anyway,
get
so
all
what are we
this-
gonna
Sorry.
name the session? Mind if I pitch mine?
Well, I mean, we gotta pick a topic first, and then that's always
Right,
wrapped
topic.
into it.
How about real life? Current real life things happening to us. Like good things, bad things.
I like it. What's going on in your life and title suggestion. So yeah, let's run that. Chaos, I
I
believe.
got
Yep.
my for my real life thing. I wound up having a one-on-one with my teacher to show off my academic progress for the first half of the course, and I'm capping off at a solid and sturdy 89.7.
That ain't easy. That's great.
As for a title suggestion, let's. Hmm. I got a couple, but one of them is Amish Dwergar, and the other is Reunion question mark.
All right.
Which one do you think would be better off?
I like
Is
reunion.
better between the
It's
two.
less shit posty.
I mean, you can't be wrong. Amish Dwergar overnight is just no one can see them. Just a bunch of dark visioned up dwarves just coming up out of a hole, being like, "Hi ho, through the night we go."
All right. Flame, what's going on in your life, and what is your title suggestion?
Currently we're in the process of getting Odella potty trained.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's nice.
Oh, I potty trained a puppy. How big is she
She,
now? Is she still a peanut?
Nah, she got
I don't
pretty
know,
big.
kind of a bit bigger. She's probably the size of like a good football.
Oh,
She's
she a
getting
pigskin.
she's getting chunky.
She's getting
She
chunky.
packing up the meat.
I mean,
And
that's good.
because we're getting her trained for outside, she won't potty on the pads inside. So is that? Uh, as for a title suggestion, say my name.
I like that a lot.
Okay. I would have thought say my name, but honestly, I'm glad you
Don't
came
steal
up with
from
it.
me. You steal
Honestly,
from me.
say
Say
my
my
name
name,
would have
guy.
been good, but honestly, I'm glad you picked it. That would have been that's good. That's good. That's good. That's real good.
All right, Marky Mark, what's going on in your life? What's your title suggestion?
We got the baby's room painted and bed
Oh,
made and everything.
Hey.
sweet.
What color did you go with?
Hmm.
What is it called? Honey pot. It's a yellowish color.
Oh, I know
Oh,
what
and
you're
Pooh
talking
Bear
about.
theme.
Honey pot.
That's cool.
Oh, that's adorable.
And
Is it like
then
a
as
is it
go
like a
ahead.
Pooh Bear yellow?
Yeah,
Oh bother.
it's the theme at least.
That's a
That's
great
way too.
theme.
That's way too happy for Winnie the Pooh.
Oh bother.
It's like Mickey Mouse trying to be Winnie the
Yeah.
Pooh.
Oh bother.
Oh bother!
There we
Oh,
go.
bother.
I can't do it.
All
Where's my
right.
honey?
What is your what's your title suggestion?
Um, the only thing I can think of off the top of my head right now is just naming it creepy.
Not bad.
That's a little bit too big of a hint, though.
Yeah.
For people who know him from the very beginning.
That's kind of
It's
It's
a
our main
interesting.
throwback
audience
to season
base.
one. It's a good throwback to season one.
My only counter to that would be eerie, so it's close, but not the same thing. But Space Trucker, what do you got going on in your life, and what's your title suggestion?
I wish I knew what I was doing for the next couple of days, but I don't. I'm kind of hoping I get the days off, but I kind of don't want them because I've got a week and a half off coming up. But my title suggestion is a variation on somebody else's, and it's not "Say My Name," it's "What's My Name."
What's my
Ooh.
name?
I do like that a lot. Because it kind of follows the theme of the last episode.
I say we go with that one. That's
Yeah.
better.
But hang on, it's done completely differently. It's "What's period my period name question
Exclamation
mark
point.
or exclamation point question mark."
There you go.
Not bad. Alright, what's going on in old Mare's life? I don't remember if I said anything. Actually, I do remember, so. Besides whipping up a big bowl of poison for Valentine's Day dinner, which is unlikely, I do have to apologize for how short and lackluster the episode is. I'm starting to fall apart here. But as for what's going on for me, I just went and got some more Pokemon cards, so look forward to that. That should be something that I do on Saturday, hopefully. Unless I forget, which is possible because I'm barely here. Uh sorry. As for my title suggestion, I'm just gonna echo Truckers here. I mean, that's really good.
That is good. I'm being honest. That's good. And also, honestly, if you spelt it a little differently, Trucker, it would have sounded like something an orc would say over a vox, just before he cut it out. What's my name?
Either
Because
that
Sorry,
or
someone.
Together
it's a
Forever.
power move. And
But
that's a deep cut right there.
yeah. But
Oh,
it's not necessary. So on that disappointing note, adios.
and cue credits.
Yep.